Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Hello, how's it going, chat? What up? Hello. Ooh, today was a bad one. 13 minutes? Whoa, my bad. Sorry. Apologize. Apologies. Sorry. Stop. I said sorry. I was doing VO and I didn't realize what time it was, I swear. Don't unionize, I swear. Don't unionize. We have such good benefits without unions. What are you eating? Stew. It's really good. Where's the drama? I mean, let's start with this. 20 gifted from Beans. God damn. Thank you very much, Beans. Music's a little loud. Let me turn it down. Let me turn that shit down. Chat, how we doing today? Don't say I don't care about you. What the frick, dude? Chat, I don't need to stream. Here's the thing. I don't know if you know this. I don't need to stream. Well, I do have to stream. But I have to stream a very small amount of time a month. And I blow past the amount I have to do. Because I like streaming. How you been? I've been good, dude. I've been gone a few days. 3 days off, right? I think last stream was my Ollie stream on Thursday. Or I guess more accurately, my Kickflip stream. But I am back now. We're probably going to do another Kickflip stream. I don't know when. Sometime this week. Honestly, I am still sore. I am deadass still sore all these days later. Which is crazy because it has been 3 days. What's behind you? So I took 3 days off. I didn't really take it off. I don't know if you guys know this. I didn't stream it. Gay Sarah, thank you. For some reason, I started reading your name as if it was like a French name, like the French name Guy. And then I realized it's just the word gay. And now I'm laughing because I thought that was funny. But thank you, Gay Sarah, for the 50 gifted. Thank you, 5 Sawyer Bargloff. What are these names? Thank you, 5 Average Joe Pesci. I appreciate it. Lord of the Tribe Cat. Happy birthday. Corona Aura Union. Let's chill with all that. You see MrBeast claim to get 250K from the video he posted on Twitter? I did. We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about that drama. So anyway, chat. This past weekend, I was out of town. I was in the Bay Area for a Samsung event that some of you might have watched on some other people's streams. Foosley, Blau, Peter Parks, Ikuno, Mi Young, they all streamed it. I was the host of this event. So that was it. My job was MC. In fact, my job was MCing the whole weekend for Samsung. It was the one that, yes. Well, okay. I didn't meet Valkyrie there. I met someone else who some people, have. Chat, let the contract go through first, okay? Let's just, let's let the contract go. Then we talk about it. I was at this event. It was 40 streamers from around the world. Like 4 people from Japan, 4 people from Korea, 3 people from Singapore, 2 people from the Czech Republic, 4 people from Brazil, 4 people from Italy, 3 people from France, 2 people from Canada. It was crazy. The people who I met this past weekend. And it turns out everyone from Singapore, it's the only country that came up to me. Every other country blew right by me. Japan didn't give a rat's ass. Italy couldn't have cared less. Korea didn't know who I was. Singapore, they were like, oh, Ludwig, what's up, man? Watch your video. Now, I'm not gonna, obviously, that's not all Singaporeans, but I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. They were also, by the way, the team that ended up winning the entire event. So shout out to them. But it went really well. It was fun. I just actually really like the venue we were at, too. I don't know if anyone's from the Bay Area or specifically San Jose, but Guild House is a fire venue. So anyway, shout out to Samsung for bringing me out. Dude, I almost stole a phone. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I did almost steal a phone because they let me have a Samsung Galaxy S24 and I was using it. And then they were like, can we get it back? Because it was a rental. And I signed like a rental release form. And then I left it in my pocket. And they were like, hey, can we get it back? Can we get it back? And I was like, yeah, sure. But I couldn't find it. I like forgot where I placed it. And so I thought I had left it on the stage. So I said, it's on the stage. And they were looking and they were looking and they're like, we couldn't find it on the stage. Are you sure it was there? And this is like as I'm about to leave to catch my flight home. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Check back there in a couple minutes. I looked through my bags. I found it in my bag. I put it back on the stage. And I was like, did you guys happen to check back again? And they're like, yeah, we found it there. And I was like, swag. Because I was too embarrassed to admit that I had it the whole time. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. Come on, relax. I didn't know. All right. I'm back live and alive. I will say the hardest part about the event, because hosting is actually really easy. People come up to me after, they're like, dude, how do you host so well? And I was like, first off, I don't even know if I was hosting well. Second off, all I'm doing is saying what I'm thinking in my head, as if I wasn't on a stage. And I think that's most of what hosting is. And then like you have to get through some of the nitty gritty, whatever boring stuff, like the facts and what people have to do. But it's not that difficult. Hold up, let me tag the entirety of my Discord. Let them know I'm live on youtube.com. Foosley said you gave him the wrong address for dinner. Okay, all right. Let's just get into the story. So this event, again, was in San Jose. And then we took a tour of the Twitch office. Yeah, I went to the Twitch office. Okay, I got a nice tour of the Twitch office, which was a little weird, being in my old stomping ground. But because we were at the Twitch office, which is located in San Francisco, I decided to pay a visit to an old friend that I'm sure you guys will remember. Specifically, I went to dinner at a Michelin star restaurant with Chef Jackson Yu at Omakase. Because that's located not far at all from Twitch headquarters. And so, because I knew I was going to be near it, I said, me and Jackson follow each other on Instagram. I was like, yo, Jackson, can I come through and eat there at your restaurant? And can I bring some friends? And he was super, super gracious about it. He's like, hell yeah, come through. I got some seats for you. I'll make some seats for you. And that's exactly what we did. That's what I never got to dine there, by the way. I know I made that video with Connor. We never even ate there. And so this is my first time dining there. I feel like I'm on like a different wavelength. I feel like I've taken the limitless drug, because not only am I smart enough to have known where I was going to be, set up a dinner reservations at a Michelin star restaurant beforehand because I'm friends with the owner. I also got everybody in a Discord group together who was going to the dinner, arranged the group, and told them the address and what time to be there. I was moving at a different wavelength. Except for one teeny mistake. I sent them the wrong address. Okay. Look, dude, the restaurant's called Omakase, which is just the Japanese word for chef's choice. So a lot of restaurants are called Omakase. So I sent them the wrong one, which was like a little bit of like a fuck up, like a little fucky wucky. But it's like, whatever, dude. It's not even that big of a deal. Relax. Not even that big of a deal, man. I felt so bad because I thought I was so clutch. It wasn't that far. It was like a 15-minute. Well, I guess that's kind of far. It was actually a 10-minute drive, but their Uber dropped them off 2 blocks away. So it was a 10-minute drive, and then they had to walk 10 minutes. So I felt kind of bad. But I paid for dinner. Okay, so that kind of makes up for it. I paid for dinner. And let me tell you, Michelin star dinner is not fucking cheap. That shit is expensive. God damn. But it was really good. It was really good. I will say, so we go to dine at this restaurant. And again, I know Jackson because I did a YouTube video with him where me and Connor learned from a Michelin star sushi chef, and we did a contest, a one-on-one, a contest that I ended up crushing Connor in. And what I didn't know until I got there, you know, because I didn't have time since that video came out. Me and Jackson haven't really caught up, and he's a busy man himself. He owns 14 restaurants, right? 14. I didn't know how much that video mattered to him. Because it's a good video, right? The video's like a couple million views. I think it's on its way to 3 mil. Apparently, he gets people in that restaurant all the time who watched that video who wanted to go dine there. And in fact, the same night that I was there, the group right before me had somebody there because of the video. Because they saw the video and they wanted to go there. Which was crazy to me. Blew my mind. Where's that? Oh, I hear you. Blew my mind. So Jackson was pumped I was there. He was pumped. The moment I come in, he's smiling ear to ear and he keeps fist bumping me. He's like, "You're the man. You're the man. I got so much business because of that. You're the man. That's so fun. We should do another video. And I'm like, well, perhaps we think of something about it. And then before my friends get there, because they're late. Remember, I told them the wrong address. Before they can even get there, Jackson like signals over to a waitress. And he's like, "Get the bottle of sake." And I'm like, hell yeah. Me and Jackson are going to split a nice bottle of sake, a nice bottle of sake. Instead, Jackson comes out with a size of my torso bottle of sake. Okay? And if you don't know, it in Japanese tradition and at very fancy sushi restaurants, you're not supposed to pour yourself. Right? So basically what happens is it's up to, I guess in a restaurant, a waitress or the person you're drinking with to see that your sake glass is empty and then pour you to fill it up more. And wow, was their waiting staff really good at making sure that my glass was full? Because I would just one shot it, and then before I could even look at my phone or pick up my chopsticks, it would be full again. And every time I filled up Jackson's glass, who was the chef who's going to prepare us food, he would be looking at me. He would he would be like, he's preparing all his sushi stuff. He's like, and then his glass would be empty and he'd give me side eye. Here you go. So I was like, okay, here you go. And then for me, they'd go, here you go. So by the time my friends show up, I'm 5 shots deep. Jackson is also 5 shots deep. This dude is supposed to prepare us sushi. But much like Mango, the drunken master can be 10 beers deep and still have his Falco move like art, Jackson can still chef that shit up when he can barely string together a sentence. Dude, he was electric. I got drunk enough that I didn't know how much food I ate. And so at a certain point, I realized everybody at the table was full. Because what happens at omakase, in some omakase spots, or I guess anytime you order omakase, I should say, they basically keep serving you food until you're full. And it's up to you to tell the chef, hey, I'm done. Because they'll just keep serving you, right? They're making money the more they serve you. They're not going to stop serving you. Sometimes it's a set course. But most of the time, they'll just, all right, hey, you hungry? Here's more food. Here's more food. And so when I get drunk, I get hungry. So everybody at the table got full. They just started giving me their food. And I was like, what are we doing here? I feel like I gained 10 pounds just drinking and eating. And that's probably why the bill racked up to be so high. And I knew I was drunk because the bill was $2,444. And I thought it'd be funny to tip $666 for no particular reason, but other than it was a funny number and it added up to an even number. I couldn't do the math. It was pricey. Guys, I'm telling you, I ate a lot of food. I ate a lot of food, but I also drank so much I couldn't do the math. I couldn't do it. Again, I literally passed it over to Foosley. I was like, I cannot do this. Please do the math for me. I can't do it. Because you have to carry the one so many times. You keep having to carry the one, and I don't know how to carry the one that many times. It was too much with the math. At a certain point, I know Jackson was fucked up. Even though he was chefing it up good, I know he's fucked up. Because at a certain point, he was like, I'll let you make a roll, or I'll let you make a piece of sushi or whatever. And it was with the otoro sushi, which if you don't know is like the nicest cut of tuna. It's the fattiest cut of tuna and also the least, common meat on a tuna fish, or I guess not the least common, but one of the least common because it's such a rare piece. And so everybody's getting their otoro piece of sushi. And he's like, I'll let you make it for that guy. And he points to Blau. And so I have to chef that shit up for Blau. All right. And so I'm there. And he gives me a walkthrough. I'm packing in the sushi. I'm laying that shit on thick. And just because I thought it'd be funny, I turn over to Myung and I go, I didn't wash my hands. Which was a lie. I did go to the bathroom, but I did wash my hands. However, I think this has gone around at this point. If this does get back to Blau somehow, I want you to know, if you heard that I didn't wash them, I did wash my hands. I swear. Okay? And I chefed that shit up nice for you. I swear I chefed it up nice for you, and I like when you're full for me. So anyway, that was that. Jackson's the fucking man. If you guys are in San Francisco and you also ball out, then make your way over to Omakase, Michelin Star Sushi Restaurant. If you don't ball out, check out Slice of Homage Pizzeria in San Jose, because that shit also fucks. But that was the event. That was my weekend. Basically the Samsung event, hanging out there, working, and now I'm back. And yesterday we played basketball. I'm getting nasty, dude. I'm getting nasty at basketball. I'm not going to lie. I think there's an honest to God chance that I can beat Hassan. I'm getting good. Because I've realized that I am a big man now. Like, I'm damn near 200 pounds. And all this working out has made me stronger. And I didn't think about it outside of the confines of just lifting a weight. Like you pick up weight, you put down weight, whatever. But that's not a very practical usage. But when I have the basketball, I can just jump up. And then everyone else is smaller. They don't weigh a stinky 200 pounds. So if I just jump up, then I can just bring the ball up and lay it up. Try bouldering? I did. I'm too fat. That's how I know I've gained weight, is when bouldering becomes a miserable experience. And lugging my fat ass up the wall is one of the worst things I've tried to do. So anyway, getting nasty. I think I need to dial it back, though. Because, okay, to practice for basketball this weekend, here's what I did. I looked up. Okay, don't send me this, Tim. Tim, come on. Let's be respectful. Tim, don't send me Pow World memes. All right? About how I would lose to Hassan in basketball. It's disrespectful to me, disrespectful to you. So anyway, I've been looking up videos to get better at basketball, but I don't think I'm looking up the right videos, because I don't look up 7 tricks to put in your bag, or, best offensive practice warm-ups, routines. I looked up Kobe Bryant highlights and I watched them for half an hour. And then in the game, now I start trying to do that thing. I don't know if you guys know that Kobe Bryant maneuver. But his off the backboard pass to himself. I've been going for off the backboard passes to myself, which I don't think is a good thing to be learning. I don't think I should be. I'm trying to swag a little too close to the sun, and I'm not there. I am not him. I agree with you. Anyway, this is also a sad stream. Because I have to make an announcement here. Rest in peace, Baldur's Gate 3. We had a really good run over the past month. We had a lot of members-only streams. The VODs were loved by thousands. But all good things must come to an end. Myung and Fusli are currently in Japan. Valkyrie, as I predicted, is getting swept off to some city for some shoot, fashion show, movie with Mark Wahlberg. Who knows? So little old me, sitting here in my little old home, who everybody thought would be the problem, is all alone. So, look, maybe it'll come back. Maybe the days of dubbing in the holeless will return, but for now, it is certainly going on an indefinite hiatus. I would assume we won't play a game over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to assume that is the case. So I wanted to get that out there. I know a lot of you guys might have questions about it. That's it. That's the facts. Having said that, it's time. I talked about doing the Parasocial Club, which was a higher membership tier that you guys could subscribe to if you wanted, with some exclusive member-only content. Specifically, an anime, a watch club, a book club, a movie club, and then playing one game a month. I'm going to start that up in February. So that's going to be the game plan. I'll boot it up in February. Probably sometime during the last week of February is when I'll actually create the page for it. But I decided to rip it. It'll basically be 4 additional videos or maybe live streams a week about that game, book, movie, and anime. To anyone who wants to be a part of it. And then you, presumably, would vote on what that game, book, movie, anime will be and watch, play, read along. Make sense? It is just a different kind of membership tier. So the $1 membership will still exist. If I do Baldur's Gate, it'll still be a members-only stream. I'll still actually do the members-only gaming streams as well. This is just a higher tier, and you just get more shit that I wasn't going to do. Because right now, I already watch anime. I already read book. I already watch movie off stream. I would just now be doing it with the intention of having it be a part of this Parasocial Club. I think it's $5.99, which is the dollar amount it needs to be to not impact gifted members. Because I don't want gifted members to cost $5.99. I want it to cost $1. So that's what we're doing. I'm not paying for all that. That's fine. Dude, if there's 100 people that do it, that's fine by me. Because look, I'm going to do this shit anyway. It's not too much lift on my end to make a couple extra videos. And if people like being part of a book club, then I think that's tight and dope. But if it's 20 people, that's fine. It's not like I would still do it. Why isn't it 666? Because I probably couldn't do the math. What kind of books? I don't know. I'll let people vote. I'll probably pick 4 options and then let people in the club vote on what we should read. But, you know, it's probably going to be a mixture of classics, new ones, sci-fi, different genres, fantasy. Probably not smut. That's the only thing I probably won't read. Das Kapital. Yeah, it's going to be between Das Kapital, 3 Body Problem, and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, in the Bible, yeah. Not manga. Not manga. Again, we don't have that membership tier available right now, but it will be available sometime the next week. Thank you for the 5 brownie. Thank you for the memberships, everybody. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Mr. Spence. 5 from Isaiah. What it do? Is he eating cup noodles? No, Cutie made a stew. So anyway, I think that's it. I think that's my major updates this week. Boys, we got a couple of things to do. This week, we got 2 things in particular I want to do. First, I would like to finish my kickflip stream. I don't know if I'll hit it, but I'd like to do at least another stream to try to hit a kickflip. I want to do it. I want to get it done. I want to move on. Second, 5 nights at Freddy's. We got to get to it, baby. We got to get to it. All right, so we're going to be doing a 5 nights at Freddy's stream, a lore stream at some point this week. This week is the week. Yep, this week is the week. We're doing it. That's the game plan. I was so sore. Dude, I'm not lying. I was more sore after that 4-hour kickflip stream than after my half marathon. And I'm not exaggerating even a little bit at all. I genuinely had to lift my legs with my arms throughout this entire weekend in San Jose. I could not lift them because I had such a high amount of lactic acid. And then I played basketball yesterday, and it felt amazing during basketball because you break up the lactic acid when you move around. And then the moment I was done and I waited 2 hours and I showered, again, back to being miserably sore. Because I'm basically jumping for 4 hours, which is something I've never done before, I think is the reality. So I'm crushed. I'm crushed right now. I did go to the Lakers game last night, yes. I did go to the Lakers game, and what was funny is at the Lakers game, there were 2 mega celebrities. The first one was, what's that dude's name? The comedian who had a cocaine addiction, and he made a comedy special about having a cocaine addiction. John Mulaney. John Mulaney and Aaron Paul were at this game. And I got a suite, which means I get to enter through a special entrance, which isn't that special, but it is somewhat more special. It also happens to be the same entrance that John Mulaney and Aaron Paul also entered. So when I exited the building, they exited at the same time as me. Now, I bring this up because there was a giant circle of people around them trying to get a selfie. And I was beelining it towards Tom's, which is a bar, to go take a piss. But on the way, somebody stops me who's in this line, and he goes, Ludwig. And I go, and then he turns right back to John Mulaney. So I want to brag right now that I am 1/100th as famous as John Mulaney and Aaron Paul. It's not that big of a deal, guys. Let's not make a big deal out of this, okay? But if I was at a comedy show with John Mulaney fans, I'm telling you, there'd be a few of you fuckers in there. There'd be a few of you fuckers. You know, thousands of there wouldn't recognize me. They'd be there for John, but there'd be a few of you fuckers. Oh, is TTS disabled? Oh, it might be muted. I think it's muted. Hold up, I unmuted. Let's see if it works. Oh, there it is. Wait, check it out. It should be Obama saying ooh woo. Maybe it doesn't work anymore, Tim. So anyway, that's pretty much everything. Oh, the only other thing, I'm not going to talk about this too much because Ray asked me not to because she said she wants to make a TikTok. But I believe she did leak this, which is a picture I sent her. Because I met Linda is her name. I don't want to call her Ray 2.0. I find that disrespectful. But I met Linda at the event, who's a very, very sweet person. Very nice. And I chatted to her for a while. You should do sports stuff on the 599 stream. I'll figure out the 4th thing. Ludwig, what is your favorite Leve song? I think it's Promise. No, I think it's Promise. I think Promise is the best song. Ray's real name is Linda. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm actually getting at. Let's see if this works. Hold up. Does this one work?
Are you going to play Baldur's Gate with those incredibly small streamers again?
There is going to be a Baldur's Gate hiatus. All right. I just want to cover this one more time. A Baldur's Gate hiatus. I don't know how long it'll last, but it will last some indefinite amount of time. Now, anyway, chat, it's been a couple of days since I streamed, so there's a couple of videos that we need to watch. I think Ricky made a video. I think Bonby made a video. There's a lot of posts on the subreddit. So let's get to it. Let's not dilly-dally. I've been yapping for half an hour. I think that's enough time. Let's run it, baby. Starting with my subreddit. Let's take a look at the top posts. If you guys haven't joined up, I've been pretty active in my subreddit. I look at almost every post every day. So if you guys ever have a question for me and you don't want to spend $10 to send it through TTS, just fucking join the subreddit, dude. It's literally that easy. If you just post in the subreddit and you get like literally 10 upvotes, I'll see it. And let's take a look at the top posts of the past week, starting with Feels Bad Man, which is me looking really swag and also cool. Dude, it's so hard to hit a kickflip. The last photo's too perfect. Upstairs neighbor at 3 a.m. He stole this. I did post it on my Instagram story. I did. To be clear, I didn't steal it, right? I lived it. I did steal the exact screenshots, but you know, it's on my stream. I do own them. You know, it's guys. I didn't rob it in the night. I feel like if my nuts get smashed by a skateboard, I should be able to talk about it. Right? Controversial to some. I feel like that should be the case. Ludwig met the real Valkyrie. I did meet the real Valkyrie. Samsung blocking Ray it made it 1,000 times funnier and also more newsworthy. If they hadn't done it, we wouldn't be talking about it. It was crazy. Pop off Short King. Why do I look tiny? This looks like one of those like funhouse rooms where there's like a distortion effect. I am much bigger than Nick. I can't get over how funny he looks. Copied Maya's stream idea so hard and also her height. Okay. All right. This is what Cutie means when she says I'm a jock. Yeah. I'm the guy who posted the AI cover of Ludwig singing the Italian song. I just made a behind-the-scenes video about it. I'm curious what he says about me not being famous enough.
Xin chào. Hi YouTube. My name is Phong and I
Said I'm not
make a very good deal.
There's just one problem though. He said I'm not famous enough in Vietnam to upload the video. But after a bit of convincing,
And by convincing, he meant he just messaged like just more than 5 lines and my 2 hours of sleep. I just went, yeah, fine I guess.
yeah, I did just double down. He was like, hey, there's a problem. People in Vietnam won't know you, so they won't get it. And I was like, just post it, man. Trust me, my idea's good here. And it worked out, man. It worked out. It's got a lot of views on the channel. 77K. Sheesh. What the hell is this?
I once promised I never leave your side.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not falling for this one again. Guys, I don't have a new AI cover. Okay? Believe it or not, I'm trying to be more honest in our new year of our Lord and Savior. So I don't have secret AI covers that I'm trying to trick you with all the time. Desmond Taj Woolley, thank you for the memberships. I appreciate it. All right. Anyway, thank you very much for the video. Upvote. Figured it's my job to remind Ludwig of Sekido. He said he'd never 100%. He never said he'd 100% actually do it, but he did say maybe mid-January, so I figured I'd make a post to bring it back up. Hear that, Lud? We remember. Well, okay, if you remember, then you should remember, fuckers. I've stopped saying I promise anything. In fact, anytime I say I might do something ever, I say I might do it, maybe, might, maybe, but probably not, maybe, possibly, maybe. I'm done. I'm done being backed into a corner and you guys telling me what I've said and coming up with a list of everything I said I'd do, I'm basically promising nothing. I did the thing I said I would do with Yakuza. I said I might play more, and maybe I will, but I promised nothing. Nothing. However, I do think it'd be a good video. And I think a lot of people like the Elden Ring video, so that's the best reason to do it. The worst reason to do it is that it's going to suck. So, yeah. Figure that out at some point. But I will try it. I will try it. Baldur's Gate 3 sketches. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Baldur's Gate, dude. Rest in peace. Oh, man. It was fun, though, huh? God, the adventures we used to have. Fuck. It was like just yesterday. It was good, man. It was good. It was good. It was great, even. It was great. The Ludwig Tarek Invitational is a masterclass in running an esports tournament. I know a lot of people are discussing the tournament itself, but I want to take a second to talk about how awesome the segment when Tarek took over as observer. Having him be an observer is a funny bit, but then to have the genius of putting the professional observer on the couch to give her perspective is a cool idea, and you wouldn't see it at other tournaments. I know it's a kind of a cliche BS thing, but honestly, Ludwig's content brain, or the team he's built at Offbrand, is really elevating esports and content in a fantastic way. Like with MXS and really all influencer-owned teams, the question is, well, what value does the influencer actually add? And I feel like Off-Brand is the answer. I feel like a lot of esports, dude, glazed. This feels good. I thought Ludwig Tarek was great. I thought the show match was great. I thought that segment where Tarek took over was great. I thought the matches were great. I just want it bigger. All right, Riot Games, hear me now. You guys are in a tough spot. You have slashed the VCT seasons to 5 games, I think, or some shit like that, and everyone's mad at you. Let me right your ship. Let Ludwig Tarek be bigger. Let us fly. Let us fly for you. They just laid off 11% of their staff. I do know that. I wonder which departments were mainly hit. George is leaving Mogul Moves after 9 months. Big news. Today marks my last day working with Ludwig in the Mogul Moves teams. It was incredibly fun diving into a new side of gaming, and I'm grateful for the experience the team gave me. Open to new opportunities. And then it said, specializing in brand identity, art direction, and motion design is my main focus. Working with Ludwig directly has given me valuable insight to creators. Nothing but love and respect for the team. Seriously, looking past the formalities of this, working there was fun. With the acquisition of Off-Brand shortly after my employment, there wasn't as much work to go around. I remain excited for the future. Yeah, this is always, I guess, so, I mean, fucking speaking of, this is always an awkward thing because I'm a streamer and I go live and then people post someone who's, leaving Mogul, and then it's one of the top upvoted posts. But it is also worth talking about. George is a mega talented person. Mega talented person and designer, but Off-Brand has already a huge design team, and the Off-Brand acquisition of BTS, which was, not expected because it only happened because BTS went under and we were able to acquire some of the members of it, changed how it worked, which I think is what this phrase is saying here. With the acquisition of Off-Brand shortly after, there wasn't enough work to go around. And it's not correct to say Mogul Moves bought some of Off-Brand. Off-Brand is a company that was started. It wasn't purchased by anyone. But Off-Brand acquired a lot of the talent that used to work at Beyond the Summit. And I am the largest owner of it. But it has nothing to do with Mogul Moves. Except for the fact that I also am the largest owner of Mogul Moves. And so I guess you can conflate it that way. Bring back Summit. I think specifically that would be wrong, right? I feel like it'd be disrespectful to the Summit brand to just bring back Summit as Summit and pretend it's Summit, Acerola, think of the 25 months. Even though the team is more than capable of doing that, I feel like you kind of have to respect what they made and not hijack it because it worked and make it an Off-Brand thing now. And you let it rest and we make new good things. Jedi, I think of the 20 months. I still haven't got your merch I ordered from October, and the support won't reply to my email. Can you help me out? Garrett, did you order the pre-order? If you're talking about the New Hampshire drop, it was sold as a pre-order after the initial batch sold out instantly, and you should have been told that in your email. And the pre-order, if you were wondering, ships out this week, which was announced when you initially purchased it. It was listed about when it would come. And it's coming now. It's coming for you now. Thank you, Calgan, for the 20 months. Youngest Moist Moguls fan. Dude, why do cats like me so much? There's a subreddit post every week about a cat watching my damn stream. Well, anyway, that's dope. Hell yeah. Shout out cats. If any cats are watching right now. He's a skater, Your Honor. Cute. That's cute. The only thing it's missing is the board between my legs and my nuts getting fried. Ricky's vid is out. Why does this have 96 upvotes? Oh my God. Wait, it's all hiding between these downvoted posts. Do I dare click it? Oh my God. Never change, Reddit. Hell yeah. We have our new most controversial post of the year. That's lit. We're getting crazy on the subreddit now. YouTube gaming chief Leo was among the 100 staff laid off this week. Dude, that was sad. Everyone's having layoffs, man. YouTube laid off 100 people. Riot just laid off 500 people. What was that other company that laid off 500 people last week? Twitch. Yeah, fuck, I forgot. Twitch. Discord. Unity. Damn, yeah, there's so many companies. It is a bad time to work in this industry. I'm going to say this about Leo. So Leo, if you don't know, he was the chief of YouTube gaming. He had one major flaw that I think, and this is total conjecture, I have no idea, I have no insight, but I think it didn't help him for his job at YouTube. I think he was the only motherfucker with a high up job at YouTube who knew anything about gaming. Like, actually, like when I talk to Leo, he's like a diehard gamer. Like, plays through Baldur's Gate, plays through Elden Ring, plays through every single game. Actually knows gaming deep to his core, is obsessed with gaming. And I think most people in those positions who even operate perhaps a gaming sector don't know that much about gaming. It almost puts you on the outs to be that into gaming. But he was very nice. What would you call these emotes? Ludwig, dick and balls getting crushed by a skateboard. Ludwig holding his dick and balls. Okay. Ouch 1, ouch 2. Optical illusion, or is Ludwig small? Okay, stop fucking talking about I'm not that small. This has to be edited. Wait, this has to be edited. Why do I can't tell if I'm edited smaller or you just made the board really big. Is it it's an optical illusion. I'm standing on the ground behind the board. The board looks gigantic, dude. It looks like I think this is edited. I feel crazy right now. This is not a genuine picture. This is so weird. My shadow looks bigger. Yeah. I'm telling you, my shadow looks bigger. Thank you, the 10 gifted mega for the 5 gifted chiseled. Appreciate you guys. This is weird. This is weird. I don't like looking at this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all, even a little bit. Get rid of that. Mogul Moves copyright. I'm really curious as to how Ludwig can play any of the songs in his Mogul Grooves playlist across any season. I know Twitch was different, but when streaming on YouTube or in YouTube videos, how does he not get copyrighted on everything? Thanks, guys. The creators of songs he uses specifically made them copyright free. Okay, then is there a way to see if something is copywritten or not? I know most, if not all, songs added to the playlist are added live on streams. What are the odds that none of them are copywritten? Well, it's a good question. Sometimes YouTube will tell you if a song is copywritten or not. But for the most part, you find out through trial and error. So if I upload a VOD or I do a stream, I'll find out if I listen to a copywritten song. And if it's copywritten, I'll remove it from the playlist. And we try to make a call based off the description on if it has... if it is copywritten, but we're not always right. So like, you know, for example, this song in the playlist was made for us. It was made for a playlist a couple of years ago. And this song is based off a video game, and most video game music doesn't get copywritten because if you copyright the video game music, then you have to copyright playthroughs of the games, which would make all gaming on YouTube dead. This song is really good. This song was made by a friend of the stream. This song is made by a friend of the stream. This song is made by someone who allows all their music to be listened to by others. This song is made by a friend of the stream. So it's kind of like friends of the streams, people who are okay with their music getting listened to on stream, and people who, you know, specifically make songs for us. So there it is. There it is. That's your answer. Hopefully that's good. That answered everything. Got some professional photos taken with the Mogul chess boxing hoodie. What the fuck? I don't even do this shit. That's smart as fuck. Hey, that's that pose. Oh, okay. All right. We're swagging out a bit. Yeah, you look great. Keep it up, Edgar. Keep up the good looks. Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly shocked they found Germ. With how little exploring they did, or Grim. I'm honestly shocked they found Grim. With how little exploring they did, I'm shocked they found that fight. I'm so glad they did. It was so fun to watch. Well, okay, to be fair, we didn't find it because everything leads you to Grimforge. We found it because when we tried to go in the elevator, chat would go, no, 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 no! No, God, no! And so then I would have to be like, what? What is it? You can't yet. You can't. Go to the left, maybe, or the right. I don't know. Maybe explore. Explore for a bit. Explore. But don't go up the elevator, man. And so then I'm basically playing a game of hot or cold. And I start walking to the left, and they're like, yeah. And then I go to the right for the bit. They're like, no. And then I go back to the left. They're like, okay, keep that going. Keep that going. And then I finally get there, and they're like, I can't believe you found it. So, I'm getting played like that fucking redhead with the big-ass nose and Ratatouille. And y'all are some rats. But, you know, it does make for better content occasionally. Thank you, Sato King, for the membership. Hope Lud tells the Mogul My guy to make a video out of this. Skibbity toilet videos are under investigation by Russian authorities for potential detrimental effect on children. This is easily spotted as a overblown story. I'm assuming it is like one fucking local precinct with a complaint from like a mother who said, yeah, we'll take a look into it, ma'am. And then had to write down the file because that's the job of a police officer. And then it got made into a news story as if Putin in the Kremlin are looking into it to shut down all skibbity toilet access from all of Mother Russia. And this is just like very surface level gut call here. But I think it's much more flashy to go, Russian authorities are investigating skibbity toilet. So I don't think it'd be a really, I think my mogul mail would be what I just said. Unless Skibbity Toilet, or excuse me, Putin went on record and said, hey, Skibbity Toilet needs to stop. Then I'd be chatting. Ludwig's random stream is on trending for gaming. My streams trend on gaming sometimes. It's pretty normal. Because when the stream is done, they're technically put out into the system like a regular ass video. But I think people specifically like the stream too, which is cool. That was a really fun stream to do. I'm excited for the video. What else we got? Duality of YouTubers on quitting YouTube. Streaming until I ollie. Yeah, some of us fucking swag out. Ludwig's new car. Ew. Kind of sick though. But also ew. I don't like it. It's too bulky. Nah, it's kind of cool. Nah, it's too big. Someone made a statistical analysis of creative dodgeball. We already watched this on stream. There's a follow-up. YouTube recommended knows how to get over being scammed. Okay. All right. Ludwig's first video with Red Bull. Small ant called Ludbeck. All right. I think we're good, man. I think we got it. I'm going to clear out any hot posts just so I don't miss them. Oh, yep. I'll take a look at that. Ludwig back on the reads. Rest in peace. Ludwig plays Baldur's Gate for the first time. Oh. Awkward. How does Ludwig make his thumbnails? I'm asking because I have found no good tool for a fake Twitch chat, and his looks smooth. For a fake Twitch chat. What you can do is just find a Twitch chat, and then if you want, you can do inspect element and then change Danny Phantom from saying, would you go over the yard subreddit into I like wearing diapers. And now I can screenshot it and it looks like actual Twitch chat, and Danny Phantom is talking about how he likes wearing diapers. Don't you like wearing diapers, Danny? So there you go. I hope that helps. He really did say that shit. And if you wanted to find a chat that wasn't really big, you just go to a small streamers chat. You do it. You inspect element. You screenshot it. You move on with your day. You can even change the people's names if you want so you don't dox anybody or maybe give unwanted attention. Real easy stuff. All right. Let's take a look. We got a few videos here. First off,
I got a call from Ludwig the other day, and he just gave me a really nice compliment. What I didn't realize was
I'm doing Positivity Thursdays, and I'm giving people who I know a compliment.
Oh.
I watched your recent Minecraft video.
He just made a tier list. So, let's call Ludwig. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, I'm live right now. I just wanted to apologize, though.
Wait. Apologize for what?
Yeah, I missed Positivity Thursdays, and I just wanted to say you're you're pretty inspiring. You were able to do a lot. You're a very busy guy, and you're able to get a lot done. And
Did anyone else feel like he just fucking pulled this compliment out of his ass? I feel like he thought I wouldn't answer. Or some shit.
It's definitely inspires me to be better every day. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Wow. I mean, even though it's on a Friday and yesterday I was really sad the whole day because, I waited up until midnight. This made up for it, man.
Yeah, we'll call it Friendly Friday.
All right. Have a good Friendly Friday.
Have a good one, Ludwig.
All right, I gotta remember to call him Thursday. I should have been S tier too. I fucking answered him as quick as hell. I remember he called me. I was busy. I was like at a shoot, and I still got up for that. I get up and I get hard for small ant, and he doesn't give me the credit I deserve. By the way, chat, if you don't know, my first ever content gig was being the editor of a show called The Reads. And I'm back on it. I went back on The Reads for a special bonus episode. It was just me and Toph. But it's pretty funny, pretty fun, pretty insightful. If you've ever been wondering the answer to this question.
A lot of people ask me how good I actually was at Melee.
Oh, great question. I'm gonna be very
Candid?
candid. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking, I could joke around.
Keep it a buck.
The thing about Melee is, at the end of the day, you weren't that good.
So anyway, if you guys want to go watch The Reads, Toph says some fucking hurtful shit on it, which he expands. It's on YouTube right now, man. It's on YouTube right now. Can you watch this part too?
Brutally 10-0. Like a
Oh, talking about my
Yes,
nasty
I
ass
still hold a
fox.
controller like this. I haven't changed.
Look at my nasty
You're
fox.
not doing that as a bit?
No, I hold a controller like this.
Tim, did you link this not because of how well my fox was playing, but because specifically how my arms were holding the controller?
You really? Yes! That's kind of endearing. All right. Well, no, okay. I like that recovery. I'm so distracted. I need to get my head back in the game. All right. The point is, there's
Dude, my
levels,
fox is
and,
nice.
like, for me to say like, oh, you know, you would get cooked by like mangoes secondary.
My ideas are so good.
Like fucking, you would wash so many people, and you were legitimately.
Look at my
in a state here
angles.
Where, I don't know. Oh, get that shit.
Look at me
That was
go,
good.
baby.
Come on.
Look at me go, man. What's wrong with your arms? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with my arms. It's not weird to hold something like this, dude. Like, seriously.
We would like to play.
Why does nobody make fun of him? Why does nobody make fun of when the Japanese guy says we would like to play and holds it in a T-Rex controller position? Nobody bats a fucking eye. But when I do it, okay, and I don't want to get controversial here. A white man. You guys starting getting weird about it with me. You start getting weird, okay? You start getting real hurt. It is racist. I do think you guys are being racist towards me. I think you're being judgmentally racist about how I hold a controller, and you think I can't hold it in a T-Rex pose. It's because he means business? I mean business! He's not playing with it, he's presenting with it. All right, let me find PlayStation 5 commercial. Oh no, actually this is exactly what I want.
I can almost winner decide.
Oh, let's go catch that Pokemon. Boy.
Okay, look how they're holding it.
That's a big one. Good luck.
Hanging with Ian and one relax.
Look at them. Look at them. They're all going like this. It's how people in commercials hold controllers. And that's where I learned how to hold the controllers from commercials. It's where I learned. It's where I cut my teeth. You guys are fucked up. All right, somebody made a video about teaching Ludwig how to kickflip. No, I never watched Blue Lock. I'm not that into sports anime. I find them to be a little dramatic, but I should watch at least Haikyuu. Somebody made a video teaching Ludwig how to kickflip, specifically Ricky Glazer, who also made a video for Maya on how to kickflip after watching my 4-hour stream. And Ricky watched the entire stream and then made this video to give me some tips. So let's take a look at it.
Oh, Ricky! What do you do to me?
You might be a little bit confused about what's happening. Let me catch you up to speed real quick. This famous streamer Maya Higa tried to learn how to kickflip. Then I made a video tutorial specifically helping her. Then she watched the tutorial and tried to apply my tips. While this was going on, another popular streamer thought it seemed kind of fun and he wanted to try too.
Stream until I land a kickflip.
This is Ludwig. At one point, he was the most subscribed to live streamer on Twitch.
Feels unnecessary to say at one point, you know? Just say he had the record, right? Just say he's a big...
But these days, he's a very popular creator and has his finger in a lot of different pies. He live streamed himself learning how to kickflip in front of almost 20,000 people. Seeing as the biggest skate events only get about 10,000 viewers, I am all over this and I think it'll be super awesome to see a creator.
Wait, is that real? The biggest skate events only get 10,000 viewers? That's sad. I got that shit bot fragging in Valorant. Although I have been watching a lot of skating videos, those get more views for sure. What's that guy's name? Yuto Horigomo? He made a video with Nike. That video is sick.
To land the kickflip on stream. So here I am to give you some tips. Ludwig.
Hello.
You did really good. On a scale of moist critical to XQC, you're really getting up there, buddy. If you follow...
Oh my god, what the heck? Wait, what?
On a scale of moist critical to XQC, you're really getting...
Okay, wait, why is Maya an S tier though? Because that makes me like no offense to Maya, but I feel like I should be on the same tier as her at least, and I'm
getting up there, buddy. If you follow my game plan, you'll absolutely be able to get this done. I want to change your mindset a little bit. Doing a kickflip in one session is kind of like learning a whole semester's worth of algebra the night before the test. I'm not going to tell you it's impossible, but it's probably not the best way to go about it. We need to break our skills down incrementally and work up from there. You shouldn't really be trying to full send and commit at this point. We kind of need to back it up a little bit and learn what we are actually going to commit to. I'm going to lay out this path of things for you to try and then give you some troubleshooting tips at the end. Number 1, practice.
I don't fuck with that. Off rip, I don't fuck with that. Look, I know if my goal, and it'd be a more reasonable goal, was to get better at skating, then forcing myself to do an arbitrary trick on an arbitrary timeline would be silly. However, in my experience in life, if I get too in the weeds about the how, I never do the do. And if I get really motivated to just do something, I'll just fucking do the thing. I'll just do the thing till I get it done. You know what I mean? And so I tend to go for the latter path.
Practice flipping the board. You don't need to be trying to land back on the board just yet. Just get used to flipping them like this. Flip and jump away. I saw you liked watching slow-mo videos of kickflip.
I do.
Keep in mind, the kickflip that you are going to land isn't going to look like this.
He catches it at the peak. I'm not doing that shit. I feel like that's a difference in how you go for it.
It's gonna look like this. Study this kickflip too. I want to see you be able to flip the board over basically every time. Once
I can flip that shit over every time, by the way.
you can do this, I think you're ready for the next stage. Number 2, consistently landing them holding onto a support like the chairs. I know you didn't really like the whole chair arc, but it is a helpful way to get your brain used to actually understanding what it feels like to land back on it. I know it doesn't feel the same as trying without them, but it is still worth doing this.
Bro, I'm hitting that shit. Real talk, I'm hitting that shit.
With some level of consistency. As you get better, you could try supporting yourself less and less, and it will make the physics feel more realistic.
I don't know if I with the chairs.
If you're feeling good about those two now, try landing with one foot.
I did!
This is much easier than fully committing, but is still challenging and will help you practice your finesse and your precision. Try the front foot and the back foot. If you feel comfortable with all those, you can start fully sending it again. But if you're not really getting close, go back and repeat some of the other steps. If you're getting frustrated or burnt out at any point, sometimes it's a good idea to re-center yourself by just doing a couple of ollies. Okay, now for the troubleshooting. You are popping really hard, which is great, but in skating it's not only about how hard, it's about how effectively you can transfer the energy onto the board. Try this little exercise for me. Try to do your highest ollie, do a middling ollie, and do a baby ollie.
That's a good idea.
This will help you get a grasp of how you can control and influence the board. On most of the kickflip attempts, I think you were trying to pop too hard, and you could definitely benefit from experimenting with toning the power down a little bit.
I've realized after watching skating videos, I think the coolest thing that people do on a skateboard is when they fucking send it over like a 15-foot staircase. I don't even give a shit if they do a trick along the way. I think just ollieing over some shit, popping it up big is swag and dope. So that's kind of what I want to do in my skating journey. I mean, I'm never going to do a 15-foot staircase. But I think that's the coolest thing, is big-ass gaps and just fucking sending it.
Your foot positioning seemed pretty good on the back foot. On the front foot, all skaters kickflip with their foot in a slightly different position, so you can experiment moving it around. But the general advice is the more off the board your foot is, the faster it will flip, the lower to the ground it will be, and the easier it will be to land. The more you have
I do
your
got to
front
get better
foot
at
on,
flicking.
the slower it will flip, the higher it will go, and the harder it will be to land. Keep this in mind and experiment with your front foot positioning. I saw you try to do a couple of rolling attempts, and I don't think that's a good idea at all. This indoor stationary carpet setup is pretty ideal, so I would stick to that.
What the fuck? Damn, Ricky.
The biggest tip that I would give to anyone trying to learn how to kickflip is know in your mind that you absolutely can do this.
I know
do
that.
not give up.
I never
It's
thought
only
twice
a
about
matter
it.
of time. Also, Maya, if you do see this video, if Ludwig lands the kickflip before you, I really hope you don't get discouraged and quit trying and give up. Skateboarding
She wouldn't get discouraged because I did it first. She'd get discouraged because her Twitch chat's miserable.
is not a competition where you battle against other people. It's an internal journey.
my God.
of
Oh my
self-discovery and
God.
challenge. You two and Flip are all beautiful people, and I wish you all the best. By doing this kickflip challenge, both of you are introducing a
That was
bunch
nice
of
to
new
Flip.
people into skateboarding, and I'm really grateful for that. I just hope both of you are having fun with it. Say it with me now. I will not give up. I can do this. That's it.
I'm going to smoke PCP and go for 4 hours tomorrow, Ricky. I will do it. I will.
I like skate.
Watch Braille skateboarding. Is that like a blind person?
I still don't know why it's called Braille. All right, next video. They tried to expose me. All right, we're going to skip through this one, but we're going to take a look at it. Bonby made a video that I pulled up on stream the other day about a statistical analysis of Creator Dodgeball. All right. I saw this video when it had like 100 views because basically anytime someone makes a video about me, it gets thrown in my recommended. This video is blown up, which is good because it's a good video. And Bonby spent a lot of time compiling all the data to prove as a fact that I was the best dodgeball player at my event. Statistically. And by the by, it wasn't fucking close. Okay? It literally wasn't close. I was better by almost a factor of 2 according to the VORP statistic. All right, which people hated. They hated. You know what they hated? The truth. Will Neff disagrees? Of course he disagrees. But here's the thing about facts. They don't care about your feelings. I coined that term. That's me. I said that. So let's take a look.
It was his event, and people are saying that he stacked the tournament in his favor.
Best overall player through 3 stages.
I'm gonna be honest, Bombi.
That's
I just think that's
crazy.
wrong.
By the way, I
Signature
think
jumping
Ludwig
dodges
paid
that
this
was-
guy, and these stats are actually rigged.
I didn't pay him. Look at the stats, man. Look at the stat. Right here. The stats don't lie. They don't lie, man. I didn't pay Bonby. The best I paid him with content.
Hi, I'm Bonby, aka Ludby, a wholly owned subsidiary of Ludwig Incorporated.
Okay.
Over the past couple of days, one of the most important moments of my life occurred. I got my first ace in Counter-Strike.
Yeah, they're under. No way. He's up, cat. He's going up, cat. Going up, cat. Purple to you.
Oh my god, let me ace, let me ace, let me ace, let me ace.
One more.
Ah, let's. Honestly, not bad. Not bad overall. Just have to work on crosshair placement, spray patterns, and you walk too much.
Go! That actually did happen earlier this week, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Late on Tuesday night, after I ended my stream over on twitch.tv/Bonby, I pulled up Ludwig's stream and sent him a TTS donation, trying to get him to watch my latest video, a statistical analysis of Creator Dodgeball. And to my absolute shock, this happened.
There was a video I watched. So the guy who made it donated to get me to watch a video, but tricks on you. I already watched the video. This guy named Bonby made a video. This guy went a little crazy. He watched the dodgeball event I did and tracked every single throw in the event. Don't fuck with me. I'm coming. Okay, Bonby. Whoa, tone it down, buddy. Okay, I'm a real one here. I was your 82nd view, and I watched it off stream, and then I pulled it up on stream. You're coming at me with a lot of vitriol here. I feel like I've been nothing but cordial. I don't. You keep saying I am coming for you in all caps. Not you. I'm talking to chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep going then. Go off. Go. Yeah. Keep the vitriol. I love the energy. Did I tell you that? I love the energy. Event from every single player and used it to determine how many strikes, how many outs, how many. Chat. Watch out. Bonby's coming right now. Is they got the accuracy, the total amount of throws, and then created a statistical analysis of points based off that information.
I felt like I was dreaming. This was a completely surreal moment for me. I FaceTimed my brother while this was happening. I didn't get a wink of sleep that night. I sent the clips from that stream around to all of my friends, and I watched these stats on YouTube Studio start to look like a hockey stick.
Sheesh, goddamn.
That stream back like 1,000 times the next day. I was just completely over the moon. I worked so hard on that video, and to receive that recognition on Ludwig's stream was just amazing. He didn't play the entire video on stream, but
No.
it was clear that he had seen the whole thing himself.
I did. Caroline better return the title. Caroline, he said, was like the NBA Finals MVP, as opposed to mine, which might be like a regular season MVP.
Which means that he took personal time out of his day to watch my video. This is especially crazy to me because the Lord only knows how many freaking Ludwig videos I have seen at this point. But this time, he watched one of my videos.
It's true, I did.
It just didn't make any sense to me. It just didn't compute in my brain. It's like LeBron watching you play basketball or having Gordon Ramsay eat a meal that you cooked. Needless to say, Bonby fans worldwide,
People do call me the LeBron James of dodgeball. It's true.
this was massive. The more I watched the VOD back, the more I got to really see and appreciate his reaction, because I was absolutely losing my mind watching this happen live. The little smile he got on his face when he pulled it up, and all the comments that he made about the stats along the way, and...
Anyway, nice video, Bombi. I watched the whole thing.
Thank you.
Bombi. Contain it. Contain it, buddy.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. So that is going on my resume. Later in the week, Myth and Will Neff also watched the video live on stream with their communities. Dan Clancy, the freaking CEO of Twitch,
This is
also
crazy.
watched the video live, which is just insane to me. Today is once again Saturday when I'm recording this video. I recorded the dodgeball video that I made a week ago today. Before Ludwig pulled it up on stream, it had about 80 views, and today it reached 30,000. I had like 20 or 30 subscribers a week ago, and as I'm sitting here recording this, I just reached 900. So
Yeah, it has 100K views now. Isn't that crazy? I can actually say in before famous, because I actually think I watched it with less than 80 views. I think I was like one of the first 30 people to watch your video. I was in there early. I cash in early, baby.
Seriously, I have more to say about this at the end of the video, but thank you to Ludwig, Myth, Will Neff, and Dan Clancy. Thank you to everyone in their communities who checked out the video and came by my channel to drop likes and comments and hit the subscribe button. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means the world to me. Anyways, as I watch the VODs more and more, I started to
Thanks to yourself, man. You made a good video.
notice a few other things. Things that needed to be addressed.
Now, let me tell you, this is statistical analysis. Bonby, I don't think, was any happier than you guys are to receive this news, to have uncovered this news.
He lost.
Numbers don't lie.
5 strikes per game, 3 catches per game, all with a 25%.
His Ludwig's catches were, I think, were insane.
Thank you, Myth.
Chat, let me make one thing clear. Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Let's do this.
Oh, wow, he's coming.
Ludwig might not be able to respond
chill,
to
Bonnie.
every single one of you. He has millions of subscribers and
true.
tens of thousands of people watching his live streams. But I have like 4 viewers, and one of them is my girlfriend, and another one is my brother. And let me tell you, I have the fucking time. Some of you guys think you can type your silly little messages in this silly little chat, and
wow.
eventually they'll all just evaporate into the internet stratosphere.
They do think
and
that.
no one will ever remember them,
They're
right?
kinda
Because they'll just be
right
a
for the
sequence
most
of
part.
ones and zeros in some server somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, the jig is up, fellas. Step away from the keyboard, hands where I can fucking see it.
Chill.
First
You're
of
responding to being paid by me?
all, I wish. I've got a lot of comments, and I've seen a lot of people, including Dan Clancy, say that I was paid by Ludwig to make this video and talk about how great he was at dodgeball.
I think Ludwig paid this guy, and these stats are actually rigged. There's no way Ludwig...
Bombi, care to reply? Because you did blaze Ludwig in the event.
He's most definitely a fucking Ludbud.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me just say, again, this was objective data, people. 100% honesty, going into this project, I genuinely thought Michael Reeves would end up as the most statistically dominant player, not Ludwig. I love Ludwig, and I draw a lot of inspiration from him in my videos, but Ludwig himself said it best.
This is statistical analysis.
True.
Bonby, I don't think, was any happier than you guys are to receive. You don't even need to respond to these concerns, all right? Okay. Unless someone was trying to make the argument that I paid for you to do it so I could have some YouTube video where I paid a fake statistician like I was Dream paying for the fucking physicist, which I also don't think was exactly real, but you know what I mean? If that's what I was going for, then you could maybe make a legitimate argument. I think they're just saying it because they're not happy with the result. You don't even need to reply. These are, you know what they are, Bobby? They're bitter people who aren't happy with the facts. Okay? Let me tell you what this same group does when they're not happy with facts. The insurrection on our nation. Does it sound familiar? People who see numbers and they fear the numbers. What do those people do? They lash out. Yeah. So, Bombi, they're not too dissimilar. These Dan Clancy's and Will Neffs and these insurrectionists, They see facts. They receive fear. News to have uncovered this news, but it would be an injustice to not report the facts based off the objective data.
But still, there are some people thinking that I cook the books in order to make Ludwig look good. I was not involved in the dodgeball event in any way, so you can say that the event was rigged, you can say the balls were rigged, Will Neff was fucking throwing, whatever, but you start talking shit about my data, now we have a fucking problem. I run a clean operation, alright? Let's just take a second while I scroll through here. And again, I didn't want to do this, guys, but you made me do this, okay? And now you look dumb. And you look dumb because you doubted me. And that,
in a way, you look dumb here. I'm not going to lie. I get the vibe that we're going for here. In a way, I think you, and I'm just going to say this candidly, Bobby, I think you are the loser if you were scrolling through you tracking every single throw after watching a dodgeball event on repeat probably a dozen times to find the statistical data for it. I respect you finding the data. I respect that. But Bobby, come on, let's keep it a buck, like what we're actually looking at here.
that was your mistake, okay? That's where you fucked up. You guys really thought I wasn't gonna come with the receipts in the next video, but here I am. I'm gonna come, okay? Here are the fucking receipts. Do not fuck with me, okay? I will bring my evidence. I will bring my data to the table. What the fuck do you have? Your little comments, your Twitch chat. I don't give a fuck. Nobody fucking
Bobby,
cares
chill,
about you.
Bobby.
You're nothing.
Bobby,
to me.
chill.
I'm an international superstar, video game bunkie. I'm an international rapper.
My gosh.
And you guys
I've never
are
seen
nothing, little roaches on the ground.
a statistical
You're nothing
analyst
to me,
act
okay?
like this
Don't
before.
Even fuck with me. You cooked the books. Oh, you made Ludwig.
He's
look good.
coming.
You think you're getting away with it? I am gonna get away with it.
Bobby,
Okay?
you're coming.
Look at this. Look at this data. Look
I'm
at how
seeing it,
much-
I see
look how
it.
many lines it's still going.
I know.
This goes all day. Okay, this goes forever. This never stops. I never stop scrolling.
Where'd you
I'm
get
not
the
even halfway
sunglasses?
through right now.
Were they on the whole time?
You know, okay? Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
sorry.
Okay, I am the statistics guy.
All right.
Okay, I made this whole thing. I worked so
This
hard
is
on
what
this. You
100K
don't know
views does to a
anything about
man.
Anything, okay? You don't know. I will tear your entire world apart. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's still going. Okay, it never stops. And just for simplicity, I'll also put all the box scores up on the screen right now as well. And just to circle back here, I do want to make it abundantly clear that I have never been paid a single red penny from YouTube or Twitch or Ludwig
true.
or any other creator for this video. I'm out here doing this
We
for
know
you
this.
guys.
We
for
know
free,
this.
Okay, please subscribe. Okay, please.
Okay.
On this point here.
What? I'm sorry. Where did this come from? You can't just throw a part 2 autism. Jesus Christ. All right. Part 2 autism. Let's get to it.
Here, first of all, for all you small brain baby boys in the chat, you don't have to have autism to be interested in statistics, okay?
You don't have to. Well, I'm going to teach you a lesson. You don't have to reply to everyone. It's okay. There's something known as the Barbra Streisand effect. And it's when more people didn't think that because you like numbers, you were autistic. That more people thought, most people thought that. Select few might have thought that. But bringing up the argument and fighting against it, more people are now going to think it than previously thought it.
Okay, I am a perfectly well-adjusted guy in his 20s. I have a college degree. I have a job. I have a girlfriend.
Honestly, if you were autistic, you'd probably also maybe crush it, right? If it was your hyperfixation to be fire at numbers, you might even crush.
Friends, I have no problem with social interactions, okay? I do not have autism. My dad and my brother and I are all kind of similar in this way where we just get really into strategy games and puzzles.
I gotta skip this section. There's no way you bought a Rubik's Cube. I gotta skip this section.
And data and all that kind of stuff. Like my dad plays a lot of Age of Empires. I learned to solve a Rubik's Cube in like 2 days, and my brother is really into chess. All that stuff
Yeah,
is
no, it's like my brother and my father all have hyperfixations, and we all walk on our toes, but like we all really like numbers, and so I don't get this complaint.
just kind of a staple in our personalities, I guess. And the last
is
time
funny.
I went to the doctor, the only thing he told me was that I was severely artistic, and that it would be good for me to spend time around other artistic people.
Right. Okay.
Wait, but seriously, I have never received a diagnosis for autism. I've also never been told that I don't have autism, and frankly, I wouldn't really care if I did. I don't think there's anything wrong at all with having autism. In fact, there are lots of extremely successful people throughout history who are said to have been autistic. Anyways, not to belabor the point here, but I don't think a single thing in my life would change if a doctor told me I had autism, and I don't think it's anything that anyone should be ashamed of. Okay, just don't drink and chat, okay? You might get pulled over.
Don't drink. Stats for dummies.
One big comment that I've received a lot from a bunch of different people is about dodging statistics. People were saying that the number one thing that I didn't incorporate in my data was statistics on how many times each player dodged. I had strikes, targets, catches, and outs, but everyone was losing their minds because I didn't include dodges as a statistical category. Let me just start here by saying that I agree. I think it would be great to have stats on dodges. But here's the problem. What counts as a dodge? If the ball comes within 5 feet of you, 3 feet, 1 foot, or is it only when you physically have to move to avoid being hit by a ball? But
what if you block a ball? Does that count as a dodge?
Then who's to say that a player would have gotten hit if they didn't move? And it's not a simple calculation either. I can't just take the number of times each player was targeted and subtract the number of times they were hit with the strike. Because let me tell you, as a person who watched this entire tournament in excruciating detail, some of these are just bad throws. Really bad throws. No dodging necessary. Anyways, the bottom line here is that including dodges as a category would just open up a whole new can of worms. And
I think that wouldn't be a bad way to track it, though. Maybe only at the professional level, but I think if you looked at all the targets and then subtracted the hits, you would get some sort of valuable number. Because maybe it also places a value on the amount of times you're targeted, because usually you're targeted an exceptionally high amount of time if you are deemed as a threat. So maybe it puts value into that.
Terms of
but yeah, I don't know how much weight you can put into it.
Creative interpretation, which is a point that I made in my last video. And honestly, I don't think it would have had that big of an impact on the final outcome. That being said, I knew I was going to get this piece of feedback, which is the reason why I included the number of times each player was targeted as a category. So we have the number of times each player was targeted and outs, and I think personally that's the best alternative bogey for dodges. Last but not least here, I just want to address everybody in chat who just had their first high school stats class earlier this week, who's asking me about p-values. Yes, this is a limited sample size. There are only 31
I don't know that this is
players and 6 teams, but I'm not here to tell you about the statistical significance of the data. I'm just here to tell you what actually happened. Ludwig was the best player, Michael Reeves had the best individual game. Here are the player and team rankings, and for those of you who turned in your homework significance of the data, I'm just here to tell you what actually happened. Ludwig was the best player, Michael Reeves had the best individual game. Here are the player and team rankings, and for those of you who turned in your homework early this week, here are the distribution charts, okay?
I'm throwing up. What is this? What's going on here? What's going on? What am I looking at?
All right, happy? Now everyone's happy, and that's great. And if one more person asks me about fucking p-values in dodgeball statistics, I am going to engage in criminal activities. Another thing people were surprised by was how low Will Neff ranked. And in my personal opinion, he wasn't as high up there because he started gifting a few rounds here and there to Team Twitch and YouTube later in the tournament. And if you watch the final parts of those matches, he wasn't really trying to hide it either. A big part of the reason why Ludwig, Myth, Michael, and others did so well in this tournament was because they actually tried throughout the entire thing, which is something really admirable in my opinion and shouldn't be overlooked. And yeah, you're supposed to try, but how many people do you know in life that think it's cool to just not care and not give their best effort in something because it's like they're too good for it or something? It actually takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there in front of a whole bunch of people and try to be good at something.
I think this is true. However, I do think Will Neff was doing it because Team Kick was so OP that it was becoming unfun.
And I am definitely not.
So I don't blame him. I appreciate it.
Will Neff was too cool for school. I actually think what he did was very admirable. The way he clearly cared so much
That's
about
what I said.
Winning, but still had the wherewithal to realize that he didn't need to stomp all over everyone else and let them know he was the greatest dodgeball player on earth, which he very well might be. I definitely think he would have ranked higher if he had gone all out, but he's too good for that. You know, he's a humble king. A lot of people also came and left comments on my video, and I've been trying to respond to as many of them as possible.
A lot of people came and also left comments on my video.
I did just want to take a second to point out one of my favorite comments, which was about me, Bonby, being on commentary for the next event. I don't want to overstep here, but I do just want to say that I made my video because I thought it was kind of additive to the event. Box scores and statistics and all the things I covered in my video, I was really just trying to add value to something that already existed. But one other thing that I think would be really additive to the event overall is to have a sideline reporter there for in-game analysis and sideline interviews and all that kind of fun stuff. I just think it would be cool. Last but not least, one other item I wanted to cover was that I saw a few people in chat saying that I was using a fake background. They thought I was using a green screen or something in my video. I am not using...
I'm going to skip this. Bobby, you're replying to too much, all right? You're doxing yourself to reply to stuff.
And again, thank you to Ludwig, Myth, Will Neff, and Dan Clancy for checking out my video. And I know I'm kind of busting your chops in this video, but thank you to everyone in their communities and everyone in those chats and everyone who came to my channel to show some love. It really does mean a lot to me that people are enjoying my videos. I enjoy making them, and to see so many people liking and commenting and subscribing to the channel is just awesome. It's only up from here, and I hope you stick around because Bonby Season 2 is about to be crazy. We hit 500 subscribers last night while I was live on Twitch.
Shit.
All the boys were there. It was a hype stream overall. It looks like we
Sheesh.
might hit 1,000 subs by the end of the day today.
Buddy, we're at 2 rack.
Which is just insane to me. Thank you to all my friends as well, everyone in Trash 7, my girlfriend who was a huge help with the dodgeball video, and my brother who I had on FaceTime while Ludwig was showing my video on stream.
Hello.
Everyone was just as hype as I was, and it was just awesome. Needless to say, that dodgeball video is now the best performing video on my channel to date, and like I said, it's just the beginning. Anyway, lots more videos to come, and in that vein, before I ask you to like and subscribe, which you definitely should by the way down below this video, I do just have one more thing I want to say. And that is that I know that during Bond B Season 1, the track list for my debut album got leaked, so I had to delay the release date. I know a lot of OG Bond B fans were very disappointed by this, but I do have a very special announcement to make, and that is that the track list for Video Game Bunkie Player 2 just got leaked as well. I have no idea who leaked this, but here it is, dropping in Bond B Season 2. Anyway, if you're...
We got Joji and Will Neff on a beat?
I have no idea who leaked this, but here it is, dropping in Bond B Season 2. Anyway, if you're new to the channel and you want to catch up on Bond B Season 1, I have a full recap video that I'm dropping in the next couple of days, so be on the lookout for that. Anyways, I am not paid by Ludwig, but if you think I should be...
It's true, you're not. It's true, you are not, Bombi. Damn, 100K views. Bombi, I might take a look at another one of your videos. I'm going to make a gut call here. I think they're too long. I'm going to make a gut call here. But keep killing it, man. Keep making videos. He's at 3K, what? No, he's at 2K. Don't subscribe to him unless you're going to watch him. Because here's the thing about it. You guys are like, you guys like feeling good about yourselves. Right? That's what you guys like to do. You don't necessarily even care about the success of other people as long as you feel good about yourself along the way. What's wrong with that? So what happens sometimes is, like, we have 17,000 people here. A lot of you guys are subscribing because it is a heartwarming story of someone who made a video that took a lot of effort and it got a lot of success, and they're very, overwhelmed with this amount of success and are very appreciative of it. And you want to be a part of that moment, and you want to help them feel good by being a part of it and subscribing. But you don't actually give a fuck about watching the videos. Right? So how many times have we seen this, man? Where somebody comes along, it's some heartwarming story, it's someone who got picked on or maybe just made a fucking great-ass video, they get a bunch of views on it, and so people subscribe to like feels good and boost them, and then it doesn't fruit to anything because you actually don't care about watching the person, you just care about being a part of the moment. So I'm not saying don't subscribe. I'm saying subscribe because you like it, not because you want to artificially boost the numbers, because the higher the number is, the better you feel about yourself. Because that won't help the creator. Then the creator is going to have 5,000 subscribers, 50% of which don't even care to watch the videos, and the click-through rate's going to go to the trash. And this is an issue that's happened with, I know The Veil in the past, and some other creators that have made content adjacent to us. So I'm a little more aware of it these days. Having said that, Bombi's clearly capable of making a good video. So as long as the next videos are always fire, it really isn't a problem. But I don't like artificially boosting subscription numbers because it can hurt. I'd say it can't hurt at least. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying it can hurt. By the way, Bombi, sick video. I hope your next one's sick too. Keep making shit. Yeah, if you like the video and you subscribe, go off. Ignore me. Ignore everything I just said. But I think some people listen to the nostalgic, sentimental music and then Bombi going, man, we hit 500 subscribers. That was sick. And then go, ooh, I'll help them hit, another 1,000. So I try to be cautious. There's a reason I don't link his channel and say, hey, subscribe right now. And it's because of that. All right. Let's take a look at this. I'm curious. I haven't seen this. If you guys don't know about the Chugga Conroy thing, Chugga Conroy.
Several years ago I donated after a bad breakup. You encouraged me to work on myself, which I did and remembered. I'm happy to say I just got engaged tonight to a wonderful woman, and I thank you for your words of wisdom those years ago.
Liam, thank you for the $10. Congratulations. to you and to your fiance, the Rizzer himself. I met a lot of fans actually at the Samsung event. Turns out most of my viewers have a significant other. It just seems like kind of a guarantee. All right. If you watch Ludwig, you end up with a significant other. It's not a matter of when, or excuse me, it's not a matter of if, but when. It just happens. Hire Bombay as a commentator. I probably wouldn't hire Bombay as a commentator, but perhaps if I did an event that required some statistics, I could get the statistics catered live as an additive feature. And I could help Bombay get a team to get statistics. But I won't promise anything because I don't even know if I'll do a dodgeball event again. Candidly. We'll see. It was fun. But I have another idea for something, but I can't leak it yet. But maybe it could work for that other thing. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Chugga Conroy. I watched a shit ton of Chugga Conroy growing up. Probably the most famous YouTube Let's Player who still operates his YouTube Let's Plays as if it's 2010. Very long, episodic playthroughs that contain all the information you could possibly ever need from a game that are so thorough that by the end of the playthrough, he's exhausted every detail you could possibly imagine. All right, a lot of research into this stuff, et cetera, et cetera. And you know, yeah, I've watched a few of the series. I think I watched Emerald. I want to say. I think I had a different YouTube account then though. And anyway, had a post made about him on Twitter from somebody named Emily, which revealed some messages from Chugga Conroy that were talking about his foot fetish and how he was being very pushy about a foot fetish. Which sounds like a joke, but it's very real. And this is the response that Chugga made that I have not yet read. So I'm curious to read it here. Hey all, first I ask anyone who thinks it's helping to insult Emily on my behalf, please don't send any further negativity her way. Emily should be treated with respect. Okay, yeah, that's true. Good start. I know that I have hurt Emily with my actions. These are choices I made myself, and I don't think that's relevant how I felt or what my intentions were to just my actions. I just want to say the end result is that I really hurt you and made you feel uncomfortable. I hate that anyone made you feel that way, and I wish you the best. It took me longer than it should have to take the hint that something was wrong when you cut contact with me. I shouldn't have assumed you were just busy with traveling when things were fine. I only began putting it together when the silence continued. I pestered you for too long, and I apologize for doing so. When you communicated this way to me privately a few months ago, I apologized to you directly and promised I would never repeat this kind of behavior again with anyone. This is like a direct thing. To Emily. We're reading Chugga Conroy, who wrote an apology. I think posted this on YouTube. Or Twitter, maybe? I've done similar things in the past with other people. I'm still friends with some of them while I have fallen out in contact with others. If you're uncomfortable with how I behaved, this apology is for you as well. No matter my intentions, I'm sorry the impact was harmful. I will not reach out to you myself again. And then also said, once you shared how I made you feel, it was a huge wake-up call, and I immediately sought professional help to seek therapy. I've worked through in the months ever since, then to do better and do what you wish, which is learn and be better. Well, it seems like a nice apology. It goes on. There's more than this? Oh, okay. Okay. I would like to be briefly clear up speculation about my relationship. I love my girlfriend. She was aware this conversation took place and consented to it and saw what was posted. It crossed no line set between us at the start of our relationship. That's good. He didn't cheat. And we are still together. I trust her to tell me if I do something to upset her. I wish to take this space to thank her for being with me through this and apologize for the immense amount of stress my situation has caused her because it hasn't been fair to her. Separately from above, I also want to touch on online discussion about previous comments I've made about shoes over the years. Fitness and footwear are among my hobbies and not strictly fueled by anything more. I can get passionate about my interests, and I now understand how it can come across and it could negatively affect others. One last time, I recognize I've hurt people and need to be held accountable. I respect anyone who's disappointed or hurt. I decided around the time of the incident that I would never do this again and learn from it, but I understand if you don't want to support me any longer. I mean, shit. I just joined him out of the loop. There was a post made last week from someone named Emily that said Choco Conroy's being really pushy about getting feet pics and foot fetish stuff. And that was his reply, which seemed pretty thorough. Very adult. I think that's the best way to put it. Very adult reply. How do you reply? We just went through it. But you know what's good about it is it's such a straightforward reply that it almost begs no additional discussion as opposed to a reply that involves a ukulele. That you can just kind of appreciate Sugar Conroy running it as an adult and then move on and make a personal decision whether you want to continue if you were still watching Chugga Conroy or not. And if you were never watching Chugga Conroy, then movie's over and you can throw your popcorn bags out as you exit. Shit movie. Look, man.
Last year I started watching an insane YouTuber called Hardest Geezer. He's running from bottom southest point of Africa to the most northern point, raising money for charity. Can you try that run as well, Ludwig?
I've realized that it's part of why I've uploaded on Mogul Mail less. That Mogul Mail and other commentary channels thrive on somebody fucking up and then taking their fuck up and extrapolating it into a video and contextualizing their fuck up and then maybe at points admonishing their fuck up. But the reality is people fuck up, and I think what's so much more interesting than the fuck up is what they do after the fuck up. And it's possible that after the fuck up, they still suck. And now it feels like, hey, they should have repercussion for sucking so much. But if after the fuck up, they don't fuck up and they just become a better person, I feel like to chastise that or belittle it or speak down upon it would only cause more harm in the world, you know? Which is ironic to say for the guy who likes making videos about e-girl drama, but it's why I like making them less and less. And I try now to make stuff that I'm mostly knowledgeable about, or where my conclusion is like, hey guys, I think we're overreacting here. Thank you very much for the 50 gifted. Ooh. Call me daddy. I appreciate that. Johnsy, thank you for the $5. Ludwig, big fan, first time caller. Just want to say you look very handsome today. Your videos put me to sleep. Thank you. Amir Zawoto, thank you for the membership. Ghosted, thank you for the 20. Wait, 100 gifted from daddy? Sheesh. A centrist, if you will. Maybe. I think it is mostly response to division.
Welcome home, Cheetah. Was that other chat that much better than us? Almost 20 minutes late because of them? Wild.
Welcome home.
Feels weak,
that
man.
Other chat that much better than us. What other chat are we talking about, Carrot? What other chat are we talking about? I wasn't in another chat. I'm loyal to you guys. Jake's, thank you for the 10 gifted. Call me daddy. Thank you for another bunch of gifted. Another 50? Okay. Jesus. Thank you for the 150, man. I don't even know what he's talking about. I swears I'm not cheating out on you with another chat. There's no other chat. I only have one chat for me, and it's y'all, man. Ev Sayer, thank you very much for the membership. I think the 150 again, call me daddy. That is a lot.
What helped me most was getting the thought through my brain to not flick towards the front of the board but Moreso flick up and slightly out. The board nose is naturally going to angle, so the more you flick horizontally, the board will keep flying off.
Dude, I need to get back in the studio. Samuel, try the saucing in the 25 months. Thank you, Ernie, for the membership. Is that another 50 from Daddy? I can't keep track. YouTube also doesn't make it easy for me, but... Any plans to play Pal World? I don't think so. Maybe that's controversial. It looks fun. I just don't know if I'll play it. Just call them daddy. I just feel better saying call me daddy instead of calling them daddy. You literally said it in Mogul Mail. That's not me. That's a different person, first off, so I don't know who you're talking about. Look, it seems good. It just, I don't know if it's a stream game. Oh, I did want to talk about this.
Yo, what up, Mr. Wigman? Just wanted to let you and chat know that I got a job today. Now I can afford to go to events, so see you all at the Streamer Awards, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll see you there. Congrats on the job. Y'all see this MrBeast shit? MrBeast posted one of his YouTube videos on Twitter. And it was a repost of a video that was already on YouTube. It ended up amassing over 100 million views, 160 million views. $1 car versus $100 million car. I think everyone and their fucking mother had this on their timeline at one point. Because I think Twitter's monthly users, last I checked when it was public, was like 500 million. So, you know, we're talking a lot of views, right? A lot of views. But there were some complaints or accusations more accurately, that MrBeast posted a test video on Twitter to see if they'd pay and give views, and Twitter was running the video as an ad, but hiding the ad label to artificially boost the numbers on his tweet. Which I don't know if that's accurate, but I did see this tweet lamenting, saying, "This is shown on my feed 7 times. It is missing the post time next to the username, indicative of a normal user post, and the ad indicator in the top right. So is there a third secret type of post when you're a YouTuber and Elon wants you to post here?" Was it proved? Or is this speculation? And the reason people care is because MrBeast posted how much the video made. And it made over $250,000, which is not a small amount of money. And he followed up and he said, maybe it's a bit of a facade. Advertisers saw the attention it was getting and bought ads on my video, I think. Thus, my revenue per view was probably higher than what a normal person would experience. Which I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. And then here's a follow-up. X has served some of the users its unlabeled advertisements since September of last year. These ads appear on users' feeds without any ad or promoted label that the platform usually affixes to paid posts. However, users can tell that these are unlabeled ads and not organic posts because they're missing the date the post was published, which are shown on the post, but not ads. In addition, as Mashable previously reported and as quoted X user also discovered, users can still find an option to tell X they're not interested in this ad in the drop down. And so the argument is because when you hit the drop down, it says not interested in this ad. Is that 250 subs from Call Your Daddy? Or Call Me Daddy? Daddy, chill, actually. 250 is too many. I don't know how to think past 100. Once you've passed 100, we're at a number I can't fathom. We're too high. This is too much money. Daddy, chill. Think of the 250. Look, I'll say, If I was Elon Musk in his shoes, and I think I said this when I initially saw that MrBeast posted the video, I was like, he should, and I bet he will boost the fucking numbers and pay MrBeast more. Because his dream is to turn what was Twitter into a like media service where people post their videos, people post their music, people post articles, and it's a transaction service where you can pay for all those directly on the website. And he gets a cut of every transaction, and then people only get paid out through the subscription service of Twitter Blue. Like, that is Elon Musk's ultimate dream, is a money transfer service where people are posting all types of content, not just free 280 character thoughts that don't really get you paid. Which is initially what he wanted to do with PayPal, because he wanted to turn PayPal, a money transfer service, into a social media money transfer service. And now he's doing the opposite, where he's taking a social media site and turning it into a social media money transfer service. So basically adding PayPal onto X as opposed to adding X onto PayPal. He wants it to become, he wants it. Well, I think WeChat's a good competitor. There's also that app that people use to buy news articles. I'm forgetting the name of it right now. That's another competitor. So whether it'll work or not, right? That is the goal. That is what Elon Musk wants. And so when you got the biggest fucking YouTuber in the world, Substack. Yeah, Substack is like a really, I think, apt example of a competitor. When you got the biggest fucking YouTuber in the world taking a gamble and posting a video, I definitely think he juiced it. Because he just has to have juiced it. He just has to have. It is worth an FTC fine to juice it so that MrBeast posts more. Because you want the biggest YouTuber in the world posting on it and getting paid a shit ton of money, enough so that it covers, a substantial cost of the video's creation. Especially considering it's not like MrBeast had to make a new video to get this money. He just reposted an existing video. Fines or taxes for the rich. It is true. And the business gains he would get far outweigh the FTC's fines. Call me daddy. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. Elon reposted it. Yeah, that's the bare minimum. He definitely needs to do that. What did Schlatt do? It's a marketing campaign for U2's. For a plush. I fell for it. It's basically a giveaway for Jay Schlatt's plush. And if you type in the sentence, what did Schlatt do? You are entered to win one.
Hey buddy, thanks for watching my kickflip tutorial video. You're skating again tomorrow. Good luck, you got this.
Thank you, Ricky. How do you say Ricky's name? Ricky Glaza. Ricky Glaza. I'm trying to do it how an Australian would. Thank you, Ricky. Is MrBeast actually a draw to the platform? Is anyone creating an account to watch their MrBeast videos there? Glaza. Oh, it was close. I think MrBeast leads the way, right? If MrBeast uploads videos on X every single week, well, then Eric's going to be doing it in a month. But I think other creators would be like, okay, well, if he's able to make this much, how much could I make? And I think I've literally seen creators reply that. Look, yeah, Tirzu. And like I wouldn't be surprised if Colin and Samir wanted to upload it, or Courage JD. We're like, oh, let's see how much it makes. And maybe because their numbers aren't getting boosted, they don't make that much and they decide not to do it. But if X were to get their shit together and actually have advertisers and pay them out a reasonable amount, similar to how much you would get paid if you cross-posted videos to like Instagram Reels and the views were good, then people would start uploading more. It's Twitter. Look, it is Twitter deep in my heart, but the reality is Elon Musk paid $44 billion and lost, I think, $24 billion. in his less than a year of owning it. So if in exchange I call it X and he posts generic Pumas in fucking stock footage to promote it, I'll do it, baby. It's not going to make the platform profitable. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I have faith yet. I think the worst part is that Elon Musk has become full right wing and then also promoted some weird conspiratorial shit, and he's losing all advertisers. His fight against the woke mob agenda has lost him so much money that I don't know if the website can be profitable. I actually do get PragerU advertisements on Twitter. I actually do see that shit. Do I think Elon ruined Twitter? I think he made it more of what he made it more of what I don't like about Twitter. I think what I don't like about Twitter is the quote retweet culture of finding like literally like 30 like tweets and then quote retweeting it to like make fun of the person. All for the sake of like having the correct opinion on what was a very unpopular opinion to begin with. And it makes this like stupid dunk contest, but everyone's playing on a children's basketball net. I don't really like that shit. I think that shit kind of sucks. The other thing that sucks is all Twitter Blue replies are pushed to the top. So anytime you click on a video and it'll be like fucking historical videos or culture videos, and you click on like this tsunami in Japan rose with the force of 1,000 tons. And then the replies will be like, check out Mother Teresa blessing a baby. It's like a totally irrelevant replies of just people with blue checks. And they're just promoting their own thing. And there's so much self-promotion. And it's so annoying because it basically means I can't click open anything anymore. So I don't like that aspect. I don't think it was a bad or dumb idea to only allow people with Twitter Blue to get paid. I think that was actually kind of smart. Hold up. Every time, baby. Every time. Come on. Top 4, baby. Top 4. I've always said me. I Show Speed, Dr. Disrespect, and Tim the Tap Man carry YouTube gaming. I would say everybody 5th and below, or, you know, a bit of a gap there. Bit of a gap. Are you going to post that same podium meme for the 5th time? Yeah, I'll post it for 100 times. 100 times in a row. Elon saving free speech. I think that was also dumb. I think Elon thinking he was a savior of free speech was an oversight. Because the issue isn't free speech. It's that a website like Twitter or Facebook or YouTube that is based off an algorithm can accidentally promote genocidal thoughts and create a genocide. And so the issue isn't free speech. The issue is we should not openly promote everything. Some things probably shouldn't be pushed to people, and that's okay. I think it's like the difference in damage of a guy saying racist shit in his car versus saying racist shit on a megaphone in front of a school, in also a church, in also a mall. And it's like, well, we probably don't need that. That's okay. Oh, by the way, chat, I don't know if you heard, we got Hank Green on the yard. He's going to be on the yard literally this week. So it is, I would argue, a top 3 episode we've ever done. I would say the only episodes that I liked, and I don't even know if it's better, but I liked similarly, is the Stavros episode, and the Peter episode, and maybe one of the Trash Taste or Sea Dog ones. There's very few, though. Very few. It's a good ass ep. Hank Green, the propane guy? No. Hey, Hank Green, the hey, did you guys know that iguanas poop out of their head? Or something like that. I don't know what he would say. He would say something more accurate, but Cutie episode is very good too, yeah. All right, chat. I will be live again tomorrow, but I think I'm about wrapped up here. I'm supposed to play some Valo with Lily Pichu in like 5-10 minutes. So I have enough time to drop through a couple dailies. So let's do that. Let me bang out a couple dailies. I don't think I'm going to member-only stream today. The Valo games. I think because I'm still really hungry, so I just want to eat food and play Valo. But I'm going to do a couple of daily games. She is live, and she will stay live, and she has to stay live because I know that bitch has not come close to her hours. So I'll just push you over to Lily's stream. I got to do Poke Doku. All right, let's try Wordle, Poke Doku, Time Guesser, Worldle, and Global. And maybe even Framed. All right, let's do it. Penis. Earth. Huh.
Hey lad, is there any way I could win a swipe plus B-Days somehow? May through a challenge or something?
We did a giveaway not too long ago, so I don't think there'd be one like very soon, but eventually for sure. How about gloat? No. How about cleat? How about T? What the fuck? So the T. Oh. A deem. What am I looking at here? Aware. Dude, what am I doing? That doesn't even have a T in it. The only word that could follow a T and be in the sentence is a W, but I don't think tweet is a word. Twoos. Dude, this is hard. A team. O team. E team. U team. Utik. Otik. Atik. What am I doing? This is the hardest. Okay, hold up. Steak. Okay. It starts with a T. The second letter is something, and then it's E-A-K. I had it. I fucking had it. I said it had to follow you. Tweak. All right. Worldle. That's Kosovo. North Macedonia? Fuck, this is so annoying. I know where this is. Oh god, what is it called though? Is Bosnia and Herzegovina this shape? Oh god. Okay, maybe it's bigger. Maybe it's bigger and it's like Romania. Straight north of Romania. What is that? Bulgaria? No. Belarus? Oh, I got it. It is Belarus. Hell yeah. Okay. This is made by Freezeye. Okay. Alola. Oh, I'm fucking out. I'm out. I'm so out on this. Let me go to global. Belarus. Tanzania. India. America. USA. France. Senegal. Benin. Morocco. Ghana. Oh my god. Cote d'Ivoire. Oh god. This is gonna be hard. Senegal. Oh god, okay. Alright, hold up. Hold up. I gotta think about this. We're in Northwest Africa. What about a classy... Where's Sudan at? Nope. Niger. Okay. How about... Okay, we got Morocco. We got... What about Tunisia? Okay, no, we're so far. We're so far. This area. Somalia is not here at all. It's on the other side. Fuck, what's the country? This was literally the country in the... When I played against Northern Lion, there was a country in here that it was. And it was... Fuck. Damn it! Okay. Okay, it can't be Nigeria. Because that's over here. Senegal is the closest. Eritrea. That's on the east side. I don't know why I do this to myself. Algeria. Oh god. What is this country here? It's Chad. What is this? It's a big one, no? The countries are bigger in the north of Africa because there's less hospitable land. So all civilizations need to be by a river because it's all a desert. And the countries are smaller in the middle because it's more tropical and there's more rain. Mali! Now I'm cheating. Now I'm straight up cheating. Sierra Leone. That was a straight up cheat. I'm not even going to pretend for a little bit. Time guesser? They've been doing this in Time Guesser recently, and it's pissing me off. I'm skipping Time Guesser. I hate when they put the year in it. What movie is this? Saltburn. Okay, wait. What the fuck? Saltburn 2. Wait, is it Saltburn? Wait. What? Oh, I typed salt. Damn, I was right on the first fucking guess. That was stupid as hell. Create 4 groups of 4. Oh, wait. Lily's asking where I'm at. Moshi Mosh.
Hi, Ash.
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Who's our fifth?
Your favorite person.
No.
The only other person who yells more.
Oh my God! Why don't you just want a duo? Why do you, is it Yvonne? Just tell me.
What?
It's toast.
Oh.
You know, the other two people
that's
are in the
great.
call, you know?
Oh. Oh no! I love the other two people in the call. These people are great. But
Oh yeah, what's my name?
it's a really important name. It's what I would normally refer
My
to
first
as the...
name. My government name.
Oh, you want your
Ooh,
government
I know
name?
this one.
Okay, Scarva's government name. No, that's an easy one. I'm not gonna look at chat. I'm actually gonna be very honest about this. I think it's something like chill. I think it's something like kind of vibey, like kind of a surfer vibes to it.
Ooh.
It's William.
Why didn't you let me guess?
It took too long.
I was gonna go surfer vibes. I was gonna go Billy.
Oh.
Well,
that's
okay.
like the
Right back
shorthand.
at you then,
Okay.
bitch. What's my real first name?
You know,
Lud.
my mind was blown when I found out that his name's actually Ludwig. Like, I thought he just picked that. Like, I'm gonna try to look cool, like Ludwig Beethoven sort of vibe, you know?
Beethoven.
But his name's actually Ludwig.
Yeah, wait, I thought his real name was Lud. And then
It-
he
it-
made Ludwig was his handle.
No, my real name's Ludwig. You thought Lud was like a
Wait.
name?
Yeah, hey, your name is cool. That's awesome.
That's my real last name.
That's
okay.
sick.
I don't get to pick it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Wait, Lily, what part of the storyline are you at?
I just shaved a baby whale.
that's easy.
Nice.
That's all time.
Did you beat the King Gumi?
Okay, hold up. What else do we got? Gap, filling, cavity, plaque. Those are all teeth? No. Shit. I'm dumb. It's cavity, plaque, filling, crown. I just have a gap in my teeth. So I was like, oh, that's teeth related. No, I just have a gap in my teeth. Leap year, school year, light year, gap year. And then approved, paid, void, urgent. All right, let's do one final New York Times crossword. We're going to do the New York Times mini crossword. Okay, took the air.
What's it like being the opposite of the worst person you know? Just made a good point, guy.
Wait, I have to think for a second. Actor, Ledger, Heath. Words that precede 1 down and 5 down to mean undecided and liable. Well, I don't know what you're asking me. Group of 8 is in octet. Octet. Boat's bottom is its bottom. I don't know. Backyard border. What? Stimulate. Wait, I think suck might be wrong. Backyard border is a fence. So what is sake took to the air? Flies. Wait, how do you took to the air? Flight? Something fly. Coffee and milk order. Coffee and milk order is a latte. Broadway actress Merman. I don't know. Stimulate as an appetite. Stimulate as an appetite. I don't know. Words that can precede 1 down and 5 down to mean undecided and liable. 1 down. Fence sitter. Wait. Liable. I don't know. Boat's bottom. 1 took to the air. He flew. 1 flew. Et. I don't know. Stimulate. Wet. Oh, whet the appetite. Yeah. Okay. 5 down. End of a fishing line is the hook. And then it's the keel. And then it's the aunt. Wait, shit. What? Shit. Shit. Easy.
Scar, can you invite?
Invite me.
Wait, my game's frozen. There we go.
Critical updates are required. Oh
Yep.
my god, I have to restart my computer.
No, you don't.
Are you being
It just
for
makes
real
you
or are you just
update the
being
client.
positive?
No, I'm being for real because it just said that to me like a minute ago.
Did you panic? Because I'm
No.
panicking.
Because it would have said update your computer, restart your computer, or whatever.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You guys ever smoke fat blunts?
Yeah. A fat blunt every night.
Holy moly.
The fattest.
Okay, yeah, you don't. I actually regret asking the question.
I do marijuana.
I know. I got the idea when you said the fattest. Like,
I'm fucking. I'm so cool. Can you think I'm cool, please?
yeah. Oh fuck, man. Maybe you guys just 3 stack. Okay. Play game. This one's kind of hard.
I did ask Yvonne to play, but she's like, I'm in Japan. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
forgot.
I'm
People are
so
in Japan right now.
jealous.
Me too.
Why didn't you go?
Well, it was like Michael and his roommates, you know?
You didn't want to barge in.
Yeah, I don't want to barge in. Also, I'm busy playing Dave the Diver anyway.
So true, and me and you are so busy doing stuff and
Doing fat blunts every night, right?
Yeah, and we say it like that too. We say we're doing fat blunts.
They're so
Fat
fat.
blunts?
Yeah, I stuff it, you know? I stuff it with, wheat.
Mm-hmm.
I fell down. Okay, what else? do we got?
Start.
I know, I have lead.
I don't think Toast is in this call because he's playing Power World.
Have you guys played it yet?
I have not.
Yep, he's still
I played
online
it.
on Power World.
How is it?
It's... I would say John...
Chat, the cam broke because I opened the game of Valorant, and for whatever reason, Valorant and the great people at Elgato haven't figured out how to not make it break every time. So I actually can't really even play Valo on stream because of that. But I'm ending anyway, like I said I was. I'm just ending with a dark screen now. So I will be back here tomorrow for a nice longer stream with a more of a game plan. But I wanted to do a little catch-up stream, talk, shoot the shit, yada yada. Lily will be live right now. If you guys want to go check her out, she will be literally playing the video game that I'm also playing. It's not a members-only stream. It's just a totally offline stream. So here's the link if you guys want to go watch Lily and still hang out. If not, no harm, no foul. I'll see you guys all here tomorrow. Sorry about the weird screen ender, but there's no way around it, unfortunately. Hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. And yeah, see you tomorrow, everybody. Thank you for all the members today. I do appreciate it. Especially call me Daddy. Daddy went a little nuts today. A little crazy, some would say. But thank you guys. Peace.